Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Error 3 replay. Spawn on the right side as the yellow Soviets, we have Yuno. Spawn on the top right side as the orange allies, we have Khay. Spawn on the bottom right side as the cyan allies, we have A&F. Spawn on the bottom left side as the purple Soviets, we have Error404. Spawn on the left side as the green Soviets, we have GreenMagoos. And spawn on the top left side with multiple reactors here, we have DutchArmy123. So purple has selected random, so he has but dealt Soviet, so it's double Soviet ally versus Empire, Soviet, and allies. So only one Empire player, 3 Soviets, and a pair of allies. We got some doggies being employed on the field. Dog does get a good bark there, good bark there, good bark there. And now all the bears gets nommed. Late cash bounty there. None of the dogs go down. Has all of his bears down. Now do we have a wave of bears from on the field? We got these bears and a conscript here. And Green may find some of these reinforcements there. Does slice up that one there. Gets a good roar off there. But that other bear, no, he's in a general queue. In a general rally. Does get multiple good roars there off, but this bear will get killed off there, and now it's going to be a mutual exchange with these two. You now have these bears. They does take up the javelin troop there, and there's a javelin troop there. You now have a burst drone advancing on forward. Peacekeepers are advancing down forward as well to try and hit the conscript. You have these Imperial warriors in the region, and we've got a big wave of dogs still alive, big wave of conscript, and bears pushing to engage Cyan. Single peacekeeper here, get some shots down the bears, does get a knockback blast there. Got a reactor here, or power plant. Onside charges there, does slice up one of the peacekeepers, and does get some shots there. Good shield micro there. Now here comes the Vindicator for some bomb runs there. Does, however, focus down these peacekeepers. Let's take out that one as well, and the Empire Engineer does capture that point. Takes out some of those conscripts there, the Vindicator. Now got this Terror drone nomming on some of the Magenta forces. Science dogs now advancing forward. The Soviet MCV has making its way out to sea. Where is the Cyan MCV? Right there. Not out to sea. And now it's displacing that dog. The dog can get back there. Needs something just really outright kill the dog, doesn't he? Motor gun turret does find shots there and does take out the dog. Indicator does go down. You got a sickle inside of the prospector. You may receive some splash damage there from the multi-gun turret there. Sickle does go ahead and fleet jump out of there. One of the Vindicators do go down, the other one will be focused down. There's a lot of flak on the ground. It does get a Terror drone snare there. Doesn't get an infect just yet, does get an infect now. The other Terror drone snaring up the Mechatengu. Do not got a multi-gun turret here. And trying to go for another infect there. Got some Imperial Warriors advancing forward. And this Bullfrog will go down as well. More Imperial Warriors advancing forward, trying to get some rounds onto that power plant. Down south, we do got some cool subs here. And some hits there, does take up the Prospector. And now the power plant has received a bit of fire there. Good bomb splits there. It does take 2 bombs per Imperial Warrior, so it's able to bomb split them together. Sickle still here, but getting countered by the multi-gun turret, unable to advance on in again. And now we do have still that power plant there. We do got this dog here. Yellow Sickle's advancing forward into Magenta's base. He may eye for a fleet jump. Does get in there. Stingray does go down there, takes the Vindicators. Does up armor there, and now it's going to be eyeing for a thing back, or maybe just trying to snare it there. Black troopers or black the bullfrogs are hitting some of these Vindicators. One of them may have gone down. Got a line of walls there. Multi-gun turret deployed on field by Cyan, taking out some of these bullfrogs for free. Paul now, there's two Pauls there. Does take out one the Jet Tangoos. Now the Jet Tango does go down. Does not retreat that one time. Full subs are starting to sink some stuff on the ground. Do got a flak tower being put out there by green, but does get bombed by cyan. Does not take out the burst drum. The burst drum is damaged. I think that was actually friendly fire. Green's now advancing forward with these Bullfrog Twin Blade. Oh, here's some of these Apollos start going down. This Apollo will go down as well. And it looks like there's some damage there. I'm not sure what from what. Maybe some more Vindicator bomber runs. Stingray now advancing out to from the sea. Got a good mix of Bullfrogs and Jet Tangoos. There's Bullfrogs here and some Twin Blades. Yeah, those Bullfrogs could push on forward, try to engage those Bullfrogs. Not Bullfrogs. Twin Blades. That's gonna have a good multi-turret. Good burst there onto the Ore Collector. Down south, we do got these cool subs forward. One of them severely wounded. Does get some shots there. Does have the weapon chamber active, and the other cool sub will go down. Empire infantry is starting to get ripped apart by those Twin Blades. Tango's received a bit of fire there, but that's nothing to stop their attack. Getting those terror drones would be quite nice. Bullfrogs are taking out those Twin Blades. And some of those terror drones are getting some effects there, but there is a nearby mecha bay for repairs. The one that may go down. It's body blocking there, couldn't go forward any farther. And does not get saved either. We now got a Tesla core being deployed out by green, as well as a multi-gun turret by red, as well as a naval yard by green. Does throw some bombs there on that Tesla coil. Yellow's not pulling out some MiGs. Got some good ultra torpedoes there, nailing the assault destroyer. Does take out the hydrofoil there. Bullfrog's pushing forward. The Bullfrog doesn't stop the assault destroyer going on the land. Couldn't crush him since he was out at sea, and was able to get the kill on the assault destroyer, leaving a single Riptide here to be gunned down by a Twin Blade. Paul does go, or Vindicator does go down there. Do got some hammer tanks here. Grabs himself a free flak battery, not bad. And now going to be leeching him down. Would they grab a flak battery or would they grab the main gun? He will grab the main gun, so it's not a dual wielding hammer tank there. This one is snared and will be siphoned down at range. Now got two dual wielding hammer tanks there. And now got this Tesla trooper here. As well as it sounds like some of these, a lot of these MiGs are going down. In fact, all of them have gone down. Cryo Blast not being pulled on field. Green's now advancing forward with these tanks into Cyan's base. Soldier Destroyer is getting some hits there on these cool subs. Got him some Vindicators, or not Vindicators, Bullfrogs to protect them from Vindicators. And looks like he did not get an extra gun on that one. I didn't hear the gun pickup, but we do have currently 4 of these hammer tanks dual wielding. Getting some great damage there. Focus on the hammer tanks first, take one out, does get the infect there. Notice that the terror drone does go down to from dying with the carcass, dying with the tank. Red has a small force here of infantry, guarding tanks, and some multi-gunner IFE. 2 of these hammer tanks are dual wielding, one of them is fully heroic. And this Soviet MCV is being quite a bit fire there. Do not have satellites being put out by green, not by yellow. And Now we do got a magenta dreadnought on the field trying to hit Science MCV. Now we do have an Apocalypse tank here. The Tesla Trooper could be very important in order to disrupt him. He needs to get closer for the EM. Parker BX does get some good kills there onto those MiGs. All green MiGs do go down. Parker BX is receiving quite a bit of fire there and does get the snare onto the Apocalypse tank. The other one is getting snared by a Terror drone. Does get this one killed there, so it's grabbing him. Oh, what the hell? He switched that away from the gun last time, and the Bullfrog immediately floored it away. Getting some shots down these infantry units. None of these this Bullfrog's fully heroic. This Hammer Tank's still fully heroic as well. And does grab another one there. Does grab himself a Apocalypse cannon there. Does get snared there. This one's starting advancing forward as well. And does grab that heroic Hammer Tank there, trying to snare them. Does snare this one here with the Tesla Trooper. And now the Twin Blades advance forward, gunning down the Tesla Troopers. That one will get crushed. Orange has a pretty good army there. Yellow has a very strong Apocalypse tanks here, but he does not have any anti-aircraft escort. Going for a Tesla coil there. Some of this infrastructure is starting to go on down. Oh, sorry, I just saw your YouTube comment. My apologies. Howdy. Dreadnought's now engaging away, getting some damage over here. And now we do have the Apocalypse tanks receiving a bit of fire there. This one does go ahead and get unstunned there. It's trying to harpoon down some of this infrastructure. Gotta be careful not to have them hit each other. Does take that one out, and all the being individually targeted structures. This Hammer Tank could be quickly grabbed. Oh, did I hear Natasha? We do not got a yellow Natasha on the field, doing good. And you got the Natasha there just to stop these Tesla Troopers from disabling this Apocalypse tanks. Air turns advance forward, does get a pair of infects here. And that Apocalypse tank does go down. More infrastructure starting to go on down south. Got a airstrike there by Natasha. It gets some big damage right over here. Got a bit of cryocopters advancing. And it looks like all the Bullfrogs are being strong. Dreadnought does get bombed to death. We got some red stuff here, taking out the multi-gun or the ore collector. And it looks like all the Apocalypse tanks do go down to the Terror drones and Tesla Troopers. So it looks like another Dreadnought rockets are raining on in. Gets good hits there. Does not hit the power plant at the moment. Apocalypse tanks are advancing forward. Does have a V4 in the rear, and that Terror drone does go down as well. That one does go down. Got a large number of Tesla Troopers there. Does get this one disabled. That one does get bombed there. There must be a lot of veterancy on those Vindicators. Nope, just only one's fully heroic. Tesla Trooper does go down there. V4 is picking off these Tesla Troopers there. Very nice. There's one remaining. Cryocopters is turning forward. It has shrunk down those Bullfrogs there. He's hit that Tesla Trooper there. And both of those V4s do go down. Tesla Trooper's still alive. Got some rockets, satellites running in. These are yellow satellites. It's level 2 satellites as well. Oxygen is charging forward, trying to get some damage there. Orange has advanced forward as well with all these chopper VXs and jet tangoos. Red has a large number of infantry as well as some supporting bears from his teammate. It looks like all of these hammer tanks have been shrunken down. This pumpkin tanks has gone down. No weapon was stolen. Now I got these hammerheads getting some good damage on it. Takes out that oil derrick. And now we got an Apocalypse tank cannon onto that hammer tank. And MCVs will see quite a bit of fire there. Doesn't have any anti-aircraft there. Does manage to get the engineer inside the MCV in time. Makes it going on down for green. And more rockets there onto green's MCV. Up here, we do have, looks like the Empire fighters trying to cleave through red space there thanks to the Empire's Rage. This force is eyeing for a counterattack down south. Red has some various turrets down here, but a lot of his infrastructure has gone down. He also has a good number of twin blades here. Falco's tank cannon, hammer tank is still alive, and now the super reactor is now starting to be frozen. Little subs cleaning out the seas, and Red's army is making its way over here. Some infrastructure starting to go down. We got this jet tank over there. Let's get a good onward discharge. Over here, we got those dreadnought shots from being fired on in. Has a good number of bullfires for escort. And this dreadnought's almost fully heroic. Getting heroic means you can use sacrificial launchers a bit more often. Let's take out that. We're finally now getting a fully heroic dreadnought here. So sacrificial launchers could be very useful. Does get a crowd getting deployed out right there. Sells the refinery time. Does lose that structure. Prospector or prospect could go down there. That prospector will go down. You also have a defense bureau here, and in fact a chronosphere. The chronosphere is one of the most powerful super weapons in the game, able to instantly kill off a lot of forces. Science chronosphere is up here. It does have a power plant up here as well. Red's naval bases are getting cleaned on up. Both just these wounded prospectors remaining. Not prospectors, or collectors. Takes out that airfield there. The assault destroyer has sustained too much damage. And now the defense bureau will go down. Oh, there's definitely more than one dreadnought there. We got two dreadnoughts here, one of them elite. The Heroic one does get the kill there. Yellow has a decent force of pockets in here. It is like an anti-aircraft escort. Does have a Desperate airstrike now deployed on out. And V4 is firing some shots on the multi-gunner turrets there. Starts to make its way forward. Science base is basically gutted. So is Reds. Gets a good hit there on his own. Apocalypse tanks there. Multi-gunner IFVs pushing forward. Not a lot of anti-aircraft there. Guardian tanks firing some shots there. Let's got one of the multi-gunner IFVs. Another Guardian tank does go down. Does shrink down one of the Guardian Apocalypse tanks there. He can perhaps crush it. Does take out that Apocalypse tank there. Terror drones did pop on out. And all of those Apocalypse tanks have gone down. Oh, we also got some satellites there. Or that's V4s. Rolling a miss there. Chronosphere. Instantly kill off all of those infantry units, as will stop that heroic Guardian tank from moving around. You could teleport them all inside the volcano there and get destroyed. Conscript does go down. War Collector does go down. If he has a crusher crane on the field, he can crush those for a good cash refund. V4's finding the rockets there. One of the Apocalypse tanks to go down. Not V4. Not Apocalypse. What am I saying? Dreadnought. Magenta's Navy Yard starting to get frozen there. A lot of Magenta's base has been gutted. Brandon and his opponents are basically been gutted as well. Orange is still in the game. I'm not sure what Orange has even left. He does actually have some these Striker VXs there, and great car again in there. And these are 4 out of 5 are heroic. The last one's just elite. A lot of veterancy there. Even though I'd say it's probably a good idea for him back out game, get all of his money to a teammate. Keeping him in the game, which will allow him to micro those forces quite well. Pocket tanks likely will get chilled frozen, then shattered. Does get shattered there. Over here we do have the Twin Blades and MiGs evasive forward. Yellow has expanded out over here. Or no, Yellow's expanded out over here. Claiming his opponent's base there. There's still 7,000 credits on here and 6,000 credits here. Magenda's trying to go for a super reactor there. Doesn't get the kill there. I'm not sure why he transformed. Some Yellow's Air Force starting to get hit. More pocket safe spoil on the field. Does get shrunk there, now trying to be frozen. There is some escorting multi-gunner IVs, engage those MiGs. Motor of these cryocopters going down, they're expensive. Motor-gunner IVs moving around. There is one load of Peacekeeper. He also has significant Air Force there. Magenta does not have a whole lot of base. Rise low on power. And now Chronosphere is now available. He's going for a Crusher Crane there to crush some of those bullfrogs there. Great Desolator Strike there, taking out a good number of Black Troops there. Trying to teleport some of these forces. He does the does use the teleport there. Not sure if it's any effective there. Number of the multi-gunner bullfrogs that go down there, but overall really good damage. And so playing there. Start to hit some of the air forces there. We got now the Athena cannon getting overran. To the tank. Guardian tanks are now fully heroic. Orange has a power plant in and a oracle and a refinery. I don't think there's much left after that. He still has these 3 Chopper VXs trying to micro them individually. He could back out the game, getting all his credits to a teammate. Now this refinery does get sold on off as well. Right down to 1 refinery. I do got a pair of Apocalypse tanks to push way forward. They should be able to crush those infantry units, no problem. Twin Blade engaging away against this ore refinery. Apocalypse tanks are advancing forward. Power again does connect there.
That's like tracks. Someone's a little chased off.
Our coppers are still very much alive. Do got now these Twin Blades advancing forward, trying to gun down some of these forces. Does get some damage there, taking out some shattered units. Now here comes the Apocalypse tanks. There's a lot of veterancy on this force, that's for sure. But I don't think it's enough for all of these Apocalypse tanks. There's charging forward. He's a great crushes across the front line. Does get one of the Apocalypse tanks there. The other ones should be able to finish off the rest of this force. So throwing a bit too much damage onto the infantry, but either way, both players, all the left team players have left the game. This is Anna Great saying thank you for watching, and on the next replay.